Hi, this is Dee at Aloha Astro. Today we're looking at the moon transiting Libra, Thursday, May 8th. Brings you into alignment with your soul purpose and helps you understand soul connections, agreements, and lessons, as the moon forms several uplifting and empowering aspect patterns. A grand trine with the Sun and Uranus, both in Taurus, and Pluto in Aquarius, which creates the body of a kite led by the North Node and Saturn in Pisces, conjunct Neptune and Venus in Aries. And a mystic rectangle engaging Mars in Leo, the Pisces-Aries energy, Pluto and the Moon. Elemental harmony imparts a calm and confident feeling of everything and everyone being imperfectly perfect, which could embolden you to express your passion, creativity, and individuality, as well as recognize and accept the same in another. Jupiter in Gemini sextile to Mercury conjunct Chiron, both in Aries, and square to the North Node, Saturn, Neptune, and Venus, enables you to let go, let it be, or move on if a connection or condition is no longer healthy and supportive of growth, the purpose has been fulfilled, and the lessons have been learned. You feel less fear and more positive anticipation when you contemplate the future, because you know you are not alone. You have helpmates, angels, guides, friends, and family in the visible and invisible realms. So let's take a look over here. You can see that grand trine with the Sun and Uranus in Taurus, the Moon in Libra, Pluto in Aquarius, and the greater kite that the grand trine forms with the North Node and Saturn in Pisces, conjunct Neptune and Venus in Aries. And then we've got the mystic rectangle with this same cluster, Mars in Leo, and the Moon in Libra, and Pluto in Aquarius. Yes, we've got this pair of oppositions going on. However, the energy of a mystic rectangle contains the tension of the two crossing oppositions within those sextiles and trines. And I often look at a mystic rectangle. The dynamic of it is similar to four horses yoked up to a stagecoach. And basically, whenever I see either a mystic rectangle going on in the sky or in somebody's natal chart, I know that there is the ability to make that lemonade out of the lemons, to be able to find a solution to problems where everybody else says, oh no, that can't be done. There isn't even any questioning of it with the mystic rectangle. It simply gives the ability to persist, keep going, and contain the friction of those oppositions and turn that powerhouse of energy into something productive rather than something discordant or distracting, because it's boxed in. So it's a very dynamic aspect pattern that can basically produce something miraculous or something better, or it keeps your energy up as you're dealing with whatever challenges the oppositions may be bringing. And the biggest one is fear. Fear, blockages, limitations because of Mars and Pluto in the opposition, as well as the squares with Mercury and Chiron and the Sun and Uranus. Today it's like, what fear? Or, okay, the fear's there, but so what? Especially while the moon is involved in so much supportive energy that if you are not happy about something, you are aware that you're the one who can initiate the changes, choose something different, and make it better. Or that even your emotional your feelings about things, your attitude will have an effect upon the future when you choose to be happy or you choose what feels better. So that's what we have going on. Strong patterns today for improving situations, but also because the lunar nodes are pulled into play here, there's the potential for greater understanding at a more spiritual or cosmic level, a greater desire to follow your path or purpose rather than slip back into old patterns which are not helpful. Maybe you will understand more of your own subconscious stuff that is keeping you from moving forward. All right, everybody have a good day, and I'll be back tomorrow.